The Russian president just finishing prepared remarks. That was to the Russian pool. It's very significant what you pointed out, that these comments are coming from the Russian president. They're not coming from any of the other leaders just yet. And what's perhaps even more important is that this was not a joint statement. The Russian president saying that they agreed on a ceasefire that would begin on Sunday. He said that was the main thing. But clearly the ambitions for this meeting were much greater in many ways, even if that is correct, as Vladimir Putin asserts, that there will be a ceasefire starting this Sunday. He says disagreements or discussions continue regarding who guards the border. There seems to be a lack of clarity when it comes to the autonomy that these separatist regions would enjoy. These meetings went on for 15, 16 hours. The Ukrainian, Russian presidents, the leaders of Germany and France as well. The EU meeting, this went on so long, has actually been pushed back to accommodate Angela Merkel and Francois Hollande's arrival. But, you know, early read, we've just heard from the Russian president. He didn't take any questions. And it looks like perhaps they've resolved some of the issues. Maybe we have another ceasefire like we had agreed in Minsk once upon a time ago, a few months back, that then failed about a month later. But some of the more ambitious goals that they had for this meeting looks like they've... Yes, go ahead.
I was going to ask you, because you've been following, Vladimir Putin and the Russian economy and politicians in Russia for decades. What do you make of the fact that this is, as you mentioned, unilateral, or that the statement just comes from Vladimir Putin? Is this something that you think was pre-agreed to give him the upper hand? Does it make him just look stronger, or should we read more into it?
I don't think that it was pre-agreed to make him look stronger. I think that what we were expecting this morning is to have a big signing in that big hall, and we've all been watching the video feed from there, expecting at least the Ukrainian and Russian presidents to sign something, perhaps the four of them, and that's not what we've got. We've got the Russian president leaving and speaking before anyone else, reading prepared remarks, saying, we've got a ceasefire, and then scooting off. There are a lot of questions that remain unanswered that I'm quite sure we're going to get answers to over the next 5 to 10 minutes, from the other leaders. It looks, according to the Russian president, like they've achieved some things here, but not everything everyone was anticipating. And clearly the comments we got from the Ukrainian president earlier today started to warn people that actually these talks may not deliver the success that some people were hoping they would.